spending 12 years with Philips Consulting. Half of that time, I was the associate partner in charge of business advisory services, so mostly corporate strategy, which is what I majored in my master's as well. So I think after 12 years, and I have one of my colleagues in the room, so I have to watch what I say now so that I don't. Yeah, no. But after 12 great years, working with people like Paul, is the man in the bow tie. So previously, maybe I would have been dressed like that. Although I tried not to wear the bow tie as often as everybody else. So after 12 good years working with Philips Consulting, I decided to try something else. And maybe as we go through this, you will understand why. Okay? So the topic for us today is leading and managing culture change in an era of digital transformation. Obviously, in fact, a quick story for you. I was parking in church recently, and one of the volunteer traffic wardens there said, "Oh, good morning, sir. How are you doing? How is life in the HR space?" So I knew what she meant, but then I decided to be a bit cheeky with that. So I said, "Oh, but I don't work in HR. I never have." And she was like, "No, but I was at something event where you spoke one time, etc., etc." So I said, "Oh, no, I understand. Everything is fine and all." So I have never been a HR professional. But this is my third year speaking at this event. So I always feel like a bit of a charlatan when I come. Yeah? But I'm not a HR professional, but obviously in doing corporate strategy, there's a lot of organizational transformation, which I know the heads will start nodding now because I'm speaking the HR lingo. Organizational transformation, change management for companies, both local and outside the country as well. So I do have some understanding of it. But what I always try to do, same as I did last year and the year before, is to encourage HR professionals to take a non-HR look, right, or a non-HR perspective into their roles. Okay, it's like numbers. All of a sudden, it's important now that you are not just there receiving whatever information accounts or the finance department is handing out to you, but you're actually crunching some numbers to determine what you need from them as well too. So less of a passive role and more of an active one. But we'll get into it. Can I just ask first, how many people in here are HR professionals? That's what you do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I see. No, raise the hand high now. Right? This lady in glasses there is just like, well, I'm not sure, I could be. You are? Okay, very sure. How about you, madam? No? Yes? How about you, sir?
Software HR.
Software HR, okay. How about you, sir? No. Okay. So, this is how we'll travel, and I'll come back to why I asked that question later on. We'll take a look at what is fast becoming the digital world that we live in. We'll talk a bit about digital organizations because they are, let me still call them the future. But that future is fast approaching us backwards. Okay? We'll talk about the people that are managing the change that digital transformation has brought about. And then, of course, we'll sort of conclude. So, let me hit you with this. Can everybody see the screen? Can you see the screen? No. So, you've got to move this way. No, you have to. It doesn't matter. Everybody eats. Okay. You're sure? What's on the screen?
The last year, I've seen 99
Yeah, you can see. So the last 2 years have seen 9 times more data created in the entire history of humanity than in the entire history of humanity. I will just, this was in 2014, by the way. So we are 4 years later. You are going to say something.
No, it just sounds a bit more dramatic than it actually is. I mean, digital revolution started a few years ago. It took
fantastic. And we'll follow that path as well too. But in reality, so this is it, right? Have you guys heard, and we must have by now, that the technology in your mobile phone is more than what they had in the first spaceship that went to the moon? Has everybody heard that? Okay, Kiki hasn't heard, but she knows now, right? So you're carrying in your pockets every day a spaceship, except you can't fly with it, but you can fly by simply opening up a page and it takes you wherever it is that your curiosity and your creativity can take you. All right? Let me pause on that a little bit. There's something that I looked up. So this I said was from 2014. Anybody want to guess how much data we're using up per minute now? Say that again, sir. Okay, so this one says petabyte. What is a petabyte? Endless. Aha. I think it's better for us to think of it that way because it's pretty difficult to think. We know gigabyte, we know terabyte, then there's gigabyte, and we'll be forming this thing that I'm going now. Yeah, okay, but then there's petabyte. Okay? So quick, let me look for one, but a few of them that we are familiar with. So, in every minute, Google conducts about 3 million searches. There are 3 million searches carried out on Google every minute. So every minute. I want you to think about it, every minute. So in the time that I've been talking now, they probably conducted maybe 15 million. I've probably been talking for about 5 minutes, yes? In each minute, I've got it. So on Uber, there are over 45,000 rides initiated every minute. Okay, I'm coming on. On Instagram, how many posts? All of you are, I see Kiki is active on Instagram. You are active. I can see from looking at you, you are active on Instagram. You are not too active on Instagram. You and I are more active on Facebook. No, don't worry. Just think. You know, I used to be a consultant. I can read your body. You are too active on Instagram. Okay, it's Twitter. It's the Twitter guy from his shirt. I can see it. No, not Twitter. On Instagram, users post over 46,000 photos every minute. Okay? And on Twitter, which may or may not be your favorite social media channel, users send over 456,000 tweets. If you add the number of tweets being sent by a certain president of a certain country, I think it will be over 500,000. Yes, per minute, yeah? Okay, so, sorry, wait, let me look for one last one. Do I have Facebook here? Facebook is under pressure at the moment. Let's use YouTube. Okay, no, LinkedIn. Everybody's got a LinkedIn profile, yeah? Yes? Okay. In every minute, there are over 120 plus professionals that are joining LinkedIn. Every minute. And for YouTube, over 4 million videos are watched every minute. I'm throwing these numbers out and it's kind of like, sometimes when we hear that amounts are stolen in this country, it's too much, you can't even imagine it. You know, what was the one they found in Bitcoin the last time, how much was it? We forgot it. $47 million. What does that look like? Cash. Like this room. So you quickly you disengage from it because it destroys your mind. It's like, why? Why would anybody do that? But this is happening, guys. Every minute. Okay. So, so enough human beings have done it, then they recruited others. But this is why we have created now, in the recent, give it 4 or 5 years, over 9 times more data than ever before in the history of humankind. Okay? Now, how did we get here? takes us to some of the points you were raising earlier. Shegun, yes, Oluwasegun, sorry. When the midst of the fourth industrial revolution, am I correct or not? Who wants to argue? Let's argue. Who wants to dispute it? Okay, who knows what the fourth industrial revolution is? Who knows what the first is? What's the first? Say that again. When we created the spinning journey, the wheel. Yes. So let me even go back. So first industrial revolution, more about water and steam. Okay. If you look at the graphic that I've got up there, so prehistory, before history, before we started really recording, we had tools at every major point in human evolution. There are tools that were invented and then used to increase our productivity, right? To increase our ability as human beings to make the best of our environment. Let me put it that way, okay? So you started out with fire, you had weapons, bronze, iron, the Iron Age. You had the wheel, was invented in about 3,500 BC. And then we started to write at 3000 BC. The water mill was invented 100 BC. Then we had this thing that the colonizers that they used to chance us well back then, gunpowder. When we charged at them with these primitive tools that we had invented, see, from about 3,500 BC, that we're carrying those tools to fight new inventions that had just been made in 900 after death, AD. So we had even missed the dateline completely. We had BC tools fighting in AD times. There was only ever going to be one winner until we found vibranium and then just took everybody out. Yeah? Okay. So then we had the printing press. After that, optical lens. After that, we had the steam engine, which really drove the first industrial revolution. And then you had mechanization. Quickly follow that. Okay? Leading us to about second industrial revolution, when we had mechanization, right? Mass production, cars. So I always say this, I don't know if it's a joke, but people have to laugh. Henry Ford, when he started Ford Motor Company, then would say, oh, you can have any color. Thank you very much. Everyone knows the joke and is laughing already, right? He'll say you can have any color as long as it's black. Because they only came in black. Mass production, just come and collect your own. Go. Thank you very much for your custom. Next year, I'll come back, buy another one, right? And then you go. What are we dealing with now? If somebody said to you, oh, come and buy the car now, we only have black. Yeah? Everybody's like, well, are you crazy? Well, who does that? I work in the non-banking financial space now. One of our products is insurance. Insurance is pretty much the same. Yes? Or it used to be. I treat you people now. Otherwise, why am I working there? Right? Insurance used to be the same thing. And frankly, I thought people in insurance were old fuddy-duddies, boring. I have some of my colleagues in them, but they're young people, so they don't fit into that mold. Thank God. Right? But now, you can buy customized insurance. You can buy insurance that you pay for on a monthly basis. You can buy, thank you very much, I hope you are my customer. You can buy insurance that you schedule your payments and all. Before, growing up, we only bought comprehensive insurance. You pay the thing at the start of the year and just pay it again the next year, whether anything happened or not. No. That's another, so comprehensive, fully. Okay? But my point is, even with all those years, we never got anything back. Because it was standard. Right? Anyway, so now we've gone into the area where things are customized now. We want to wear different color of shoes from everybody or so. You can log on to sites and design your own shoes. I have a friend who makes shoes, and not only does he make the shoes, but then you can customize the shoes further by having artwork painted on the shoes. So I got that for my wife, and she has just been hailing me since. Yeah, didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Before, I would have paid through my nose. Okay? So, we're starting to scratch the surface of the fourth industrial revolution. And what do I mean by that? We have all this technology, spaceship in my pocket, right? But then this spaceship will start to talk to everything else that's around me. And the information, remember, 9 times more that we are generating, starts to be used to improve my life and everything that I do. I'll go into that. Okay. The thing I was describing to you is the concept of the Internet of Things. Yeah? By 2020, there will be, let me throw numbers at you again, there will be 4 billion connected people in the world, online. What's the population of China? You can Google it, and that's the beauty. As I'm talking, like you just can check and tell me. That's why I put, yeah, this is fine. Hello? Okay. Please take that one away. Thank you. So, population of China, 1 point something billion, right? Okay, so multiply that by 4. 2020 is how many years away? 2 years. Some estimates put it at 5 billion. Connected people online. When I was in university, we didn't really have, no, let me not date myself, so let me go on. In terms of the revenue opportunity, $4 trillion. What is the budget of Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, what's our GDP? You can check. Please, somebody should check for me as I'm asking. All right, check. The US GDP for last year is about $20 billion. The revenue opportunity, I think so, trillion, right? Okay, 20. Please check. I'm not sure. Check it. But the revenue opportunity from having this number of people connected online potentially is $4 trillion. I don't know what that looks like. 18.5 trillion, right? Very good. So a quarter of that is available. The US is still the largest economy in the world, isn't it? Okay. So you could be doing a quarter of that, right? From just digital sources, opportunities in 2 years' time. 2 years. Less than 2 years. This is already Q2. 25 plus million apps. In fact, this one is not even accurate because I'm sure as we are today, we probably will surpass this, right? 25 plus billion embedded and intelligent systems. Your TV talking to your washing machine talking to your laptop talking to your phone that is inside your pocket, your car, driverless, etc. We've heard about the crashes that automated cars have had. There are snags in that evolution. That's not going to stop it. I'm having problems visualizing driverless cars in Nigeria. Yeah, but check it. Here's the thing though. It will happen. No. So we will go there. We'll go there. Okay. It will happen in our lifetime. It is our lifetime, and I'll tell you why. If you notice, let me go back. Do you notice any major differences here in timelines? I can give you the answer very quickly. It took longer before to innovate. Now it is taking much less time, which is why the driverless can one way, it will reach here. Maybe not everybody will be using it. No, don't worry, that's as at now. Let's believe, let's have some faith. Yes, yeah. And there will be 50 trillion gigabytes of data, right? So maybe not the petabytes yet, but it's close. Very good, all right, very good. So, some quick stats, let's bring it home a little bit. 30%, Nigeria has 30% greater daily Facebook usage than the global average. Let me raise my hand. What are the people that are in this thing? I know now. Oga Victor there takes out Arsenal fans on a day-to-day basis. His usage for Facebook for Arsenal posting is maybe 10% of this data that you see there, right? How many people are active on Facebook or used to be active on Facebook since they decided to sell all our data without letting us know? I don't know what to do with my Facebook account now, so I'm conflicted, Huh?
There's a lady on the CNN news. She said you have to delete Facebook accounts, connected to your other apps. So are you ready to let go of everything and just?
And these are the conversations, the decisions that we will have to make. We started from, no, I don't want my data anywhere. Someone like me, I won't try and manage the posts that I put up, only the ones that I really want to put. But all those things that they will link it back to everybody that you've ever known. They have our calls, your text messages, the pictures you've ever looked at, the videos you've watched. Google has all the videos that you watched on YouTube. All. They have your location. Are you with me? 9 times more data. Maybe it's 90 times now as we are talking. Google, if they want to find me, it's very easy for them. I better not offend Google. Right? I will get to it. But 140 million. MTN Africa made $140 million from digital music in 2016. It is the largest distributor of digital music in Nigeria. You know MTN is really Nigerian. You know that, right? You know the Nigerian operation is the anchor for everything that they used to be one of the maybe top 5 in South Africa or whatever. Then they came here and boom, they are biggest in Africa now. Okay? Nigeria's YouTube watch time grew 150% that year. Mobile viewing grew by 120%. Those numbers will even be much higher now because this was before they ran the campaign. Okay. Uber, on-demand ride-hailing platforms in Nigeria deliver 2 million rides monthly in Lagos. This is just Uber. Taxify and Co. So who has both apps? You have this. When one disappoints, I was trying to use Uber a few weeks ago. They were asking me to. They said, welcome back. Well, they said because I deleted the thing at some point. Okay. Number of internet users in Nigeria, 95 million, then it's over 100 million now. 42% of Nigerian banking customers use online banking platforms for one or more banking activities. Yeah. And we said there are about 30 million, 35 million banked Nigerian adults, at least, and then the number still needs to go. Maybe they should target about another 40 million or thereabouts or more, actually, right? Including people in rural areas and all. 69% of internet users use their mobile device to research products, etc., before they then go out. All of this is reality. Takes us to, like I said before, the Internet of Things, the things that define the world that we live in now. I'll read from just inside here. So we then start to talk about digitization and integration of value chains. Okay? What is that? 10 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes? 10 minutes? We have just started though. Okay? So, smart sensors, 3D printing, location detection technologies, advanced human-machine interfaces where you are augmenting yourself with technology. It's scary. We can touch on it before they chase me out, but this is where we live in now. This is the fourth industrial revolution. But all these changes have reduced the cost of innovation. Okay, back to our point again. Before, maybe it took you 100 years to innovate from steam to the wheel or the wheel, whatever. Now, to sequence the human DNA, it was done for $10 million in 2007. As at 2014, it's $1,000. Now, probably closer to $100 to do. Right? You can go and sequence your DNA now and have it and pay for what's $100 now? What's our exchange rate? 400, 3 something. Yeah, so what is that in naira? Let me go to drones. $100,000 in 2007. By 2013, 700. Now we have drones for selfies. Those can't be more than maybe $50. How many people have selfie drones here? Confess. Okay. 3D printing, $40,000 in 2007, $100 in 2014. I saw recently a 3D printed house. I still struggle with it. So, will I print the house I'm going to live in? Which is why I'm telling you, driverless cars, they will come. That 3D printing of houses is available now. You can say all the infrastructure and then, okay, no problem. One person just needs to crack it. It will just come. It will be very expensive when it gets here first. But then in another 5 years, then we start to see it in all where all you rich people live, in all the closed off estates, etc. Okay? But that's the world we live in now. And then these changes also result in exponential growth for organizations. She says it's 5 minutes. How did I use 5 minutes just now? No. Okay. You guys tell me when to stop, please. Alright, okay. We'll make it democratic. Alright. So let me use higher. Okay? A 30-year-old company as at 2014. In 2011, its valuation was $9 million. 2014 was 60 million. What is that increase? 3 times. 3x, as we call it now. Okay? Look at Google. Half the age, relatively, right? 17 years. It was 150 billion in 2011, so it wasn't even higher rate at all. Right? By 2014, it was $400 billion. Growth, 2.5x. Okay. Talk about Waze. Age, 6 years. 25 million to $1 billion. What is that growth? 50x. So, driverless cars, they are coming. Okay, let me move on. I'm making my point. Every company that is designed for success in the 20th century is doomed for failure in the 21st. Bottom line. You know why? Because you will be doing hires type of growth, 2x, and it's linear. The companies that will define our future, or that are defining our future, have exponential growth. It's not like what we've seen before. And this is the message. You know, it's a room full of younger people, so I'm a bit disappointed with that, because I thought I was really going to get at the older HR professionals in here, you know, to tell them, essentially, you need to forget what you know. I'm telling you, you need to close your mind and just throw it to one side, so that you can embrace the future that is unfolding daily in front of us here. Okay? Quick look. In 1917, those are the most valuable, maybe top 10 most valuable companies in the world. Top of the list was US Steel. By 1967, US Steel doesn't exist here anymore. Only one company made it from here. Which one is that again? No. American Telephone, AT&T, managed to make it here. What's the difference in the years? 15 years, right? Okay. So 50 years later, 2017, thereabouts, right? In the top 10, there's no company here that's here. Valuation for IBM, the top in 1967, was $258 billion. Apple is valued at $898 billion. It's not even 50 years old. Right? 5 of the top 10 here are technological companies. The type of companies I'm talking about. They say my time is up. I'm on slide 11. I'm going to run. Quick touching base here to make it real for you so that we're not telling stories, right? These are some of the apps that I use daily that make my life better, that help me to improve. I don't leave my house without checking this. Yeah? It's human beings that work in Google. They have office here. This is something that sorry guys, organizers, Tayo, no vex. I'm going to take 10 minutes, so just start timing me after this one. We'll race through now. My AXA app, I said we're non-banking financial service company. My investments, I monitor them on this thing now. As I pay money inside, I don't wait. They send statements at the end of each week or every month. I don't wait for the statement. I check how much has my money grown by. My health plan, when I go to hospitals, I'm checking here. My insurance policies, they told me yesterday now that the one on my wife's car is due. So I've ignored it. As there's no cash, but at least they told me. Okay? But these are the things that, and then there are a few others as well to that I just won't mention. So, in essence, the point of digital transformation, not to be confused with digitization, which I think will, like I said, it's a young audience, and I expect that we're all clued up about these things. Digitization, right, is standardizing business processes. So you automate, you make it more efficient. Digital transformation, however, is like those companies we've been looking at. It involves a rethinking of your value proposition and not just your operations alone. You innovate to deliver enhanced product services and customer engagement, right? Digital is thrilling and exciting, but also quite worrying. Right? 87 million customer accounts given away by Facebook, yeah? The information from there. But what do you do with that? Do you shut it down? Do you not? But do we not go on Facebook? Can we say we won't interact there? Maybe we'll try and limit our activity a little bit, but the world that you're living in now operates from here. Okay. So, long story. How is this achieved? Let me talk over here, right? I think the line in there that I quite like. So again, remember I said we have to rethink what we know as HR professionals. In HR, we want to recruit people, we manage them, we train them, we develop them, until they want to exit the company. The world we're living in now wants to leverage. How many connected people did I say by 2020? Let's see if you're ready. 4 billion. Those 4 billion people are potential recruits, but they don't work inside your company. But you could leverage on them to do the work that your company needs to deliver. That's all I want to make here, the point I want to make here, right? I hope they will send this slide out to people, but I don't know. Quickly, taking me to, I think, where I'm going. So, I've got traditional versus digital organizations. I call them digital organizations, right? But they're the organizations that experience exponential growth. Management, what we have right now is what? What do we do right now in terms of management? Top-down, hierarchical. These companies we're talking about, they're autonomous. They leverage a lot of social technology, the power of community, right? Ideas, crowdsourcing, crowdfunding, ideation the companies that are leading the world now, or that will lead the world, will be driven by their massive transformation purpose, which is kind of like a scaled down mission statement, all right? But everybody likes things shorter now, smaller, bite size. So that's what they're doing with that. Let's look at staffing level, large number of FTEs. But in the digital organization, algorithms, community and crowd, staff on demand, right? Do you know the terror of hiring contract staff? And the conversations that we have around it, because our current businesses are built to manage risk. So you want to bring somebody in, do you give them access to your system, to your network? What if they hack it? What if they steal your information? What if they don't come back the next day? Do you understand? And this is how our 20th century models have been built, and they've served us well. But we're in the 21st century now. Remember BC, our ancestors, fighting with BC tools in the AD world. There can only be one winner. Okay. So digital transformation is about people, not technology. I've talked about the technology part. But I'm happy to let you know that as of today, as I'm standing here, and for the immediate future that we see, based on even surveys and studies that have been carried out, machines are not about to replace us yet. No, those Skynet yet, right? Okay, not yet. Okay, and we still do have human beings in our organizations. We have a responsibility to manage those human beings, right? Properly, upskill them, and give them the sort of opportunities that they need to function within this new era that we're in, so that organizations can still prosper. They are human beings. Google they have thousands of staff. It's not all machines. Okay. So some studies that was conducted in the UK, they say the industries will face digital disruption, yes, over the next 2 years. Only 23% of companies, though, are undergoing any form of digital transformation efforts, which is a shame, right? So we know technology is here. We know the world is changing. But what are we doing to prepare or to manage it? We've got to promote collaboration, not competition. So the machines will augment what we do. They will not replace us completely. Almost there. 18, I've got 6 more slides after this. Demonstrating value. Are you guys, should I stop?
No.
Okay, sorry. So embracing, so collaboration, right? We have to embrace the fair and turn it into, make it productive, okay? It is happening. There's nothing you can do. So how do you react to it? Demonstrate value, right? Respect the ecosystem. So what is the environment in which you function? And how is all this data and technology impacting that environment? So you do not stick your head in the ground like an ostrich. Let's see what the problem is so that we can then address it. And then you've got to leave that out. I'll touch on that very quickly. It starts at the top. So management has to drive this thing. Okay? Your leaders, the people that run the organizations that you work in, or you, if you run your own organization, must think differently, you must act differently and react differently. Mainly, what are we talking about? Viewing the world in a virtual way, so in a digital way, accepting that it's happening and actually trying to see it. Adapting constantly, right? Investing huge amounts of energy into getting things right. You have to try, be willing to fail, and then quickly try again. Our 20th century organizations are about managing risk. We don't want to one young competitor that has nothing to lose and is hungry will do their own first, quickly learn from it and improve it. Your own is still coming. By the time you release it, so this is something else that's happening with technology. The shelf life of a lot of technologies now are changing like that. How many years before people upgrade phones? Yeah. So you could buy 3 new models within the same year if your pocket will carry out. Okay? Alright. Let me move on. HR also has to support very strongly in the area of culture, organization, technology, and putting in place metrics, right, to track how we are evolving to this digital future. In terms of current HR delivery, we do transactions and we do processes. This is what we manage. It's admin process, training process. We want to make sure people can follow. It's all very, very, let's call it 20th century. Your digital HR will have integrated platforms for your policies, processes, systems, and procedures. Currently, you do systems with browser access when we're going to our mobile apps, right? I have a website. My company has a website. You can buy products on the website. But then we have the app as well too, because not everybody wants to go and be logging into any website. When I can just click an app here and it takes me immediately, like I said, to a magical place, right? I don't need to pay money to get on the plane to do it. I can do it from an app. HR and shared service centers is what we have now. In the future, you're talking about operation centers. Let me go. There are HR archetypes. Slide 22, 2 slides to go, guys. 2 slides. After this, 2 slides. The last one says thank you. Don't let me, you're making me waste time, folks. Okay. So, there are 6 HR archetypes. I want to know which one you are. Don't lie. First one is the conventionalist, which is a HR professional who operates with traditional process-driven HR parameters. They use digital technology when the business asks for it. Oh yeah, who is the conventionalist? Don't lie now. Is your hand going up? No, you want to just tell me it's time up. Don't worry, not your hand. Okay, the experimenter takes an interest in the potential of digitals. Okay, there's something going on in here. Typically, the tools that they use are those already available and tested in the marketplace. So this person is not a first mover at all. Like, let some people try it first, then I can follow them after and try and see how it can improve my business. Kiki, you are shaking your head. So Kiki is an experimenter. The tactical supporter. So you support and contribute to the overall digital strategy of the business. This person is tactical. Okay, they say they are doing digital. No problem. Let me just align to save body and clothes and everything together. So yes, I'm with you. You want to do no harm, we go and find out and we go, right? But it's still not very proactive. This is all still quite reactive. Then you've got the culture shaper that has its own house in order and has digital leadership in place that enables it to support innovation and da. This person is becoming more, okay, all right, digital is happening, where does HR fit into it? And how do I support the company to be digital? The strategic partner, this person takes a leading role. So they're driving it, not waiting, okay, and not sitting on the fence. While you have the provocateur, I like that one. That person is a pioneer, creative disruptor, leading the way using digital to create transformation within the business and beyond. This, they would even tell you, does not fall under the ambit of HR. They say it's not HR that should be doing this, it's the product developers and the guys, the service guys. No, I'm giving it to you as a challenge now. Apart from the technology and the data that's changing the world that we live in, the next most important thing is the people, right? So HR should be part of that conversation and be shaping the strategy for digital transformation. That's the long and short of all this grammar I've been talking since. She has come to sit closer here. In closing, in terms of skills, right? So on this side, don't worry, I'll talk you through it. On this side, you have the 20th century, right? It's about scarcity. The 21st century is about abundance. There is too much data. Yeah? 5 billion people connected, 500 gigabytes or petabytes, whatever it is. It's too much. No. So that data, the point of this is how do you take advantage of it to create your own opportunities? The raw material is there. Data is the new oil. Everything that you're doing, let me not go off again. So the people that will work in these 21st century organizations, Professional skills, collaboration when you are hiring. It will change from the one that we are doing now. We must place a bit more emphasis on this. People that can collaborate, that are critical thinkers, they are informationally literate, media literacy. Everything is consumed in media now, bite size, this one. So people that can find that information are not the ones that will ask you to come and help them switch on the computer. You will know that, because it sounds strange. You know, you've never worked with people that have perfectly brand new computers, and I'm like, oh, they say they don't know how to put it on. Okay. On the technical knowledge side, of course, they must be able to use computers and electronics. Processing skills, system design, production, and math, STEM. That is science, technology, math, and something. It will be so critical going into the future. There's no way around it, right? And we must hire people that are like that. The end of my presentation, the past is about hierarchy, the present, not the future, is about flattened structures. The past is about fixed working hours, the present is about flexible working hours. Hoarded information, protect and guard it. Shared information, Facebook, Google, Uber. Command and control and fear-based leadership. Engaging, empowering, and inspiring leadership. On-premise technology. Your technology now is most going to be in the cloud. And all the attendant security issues that you think you have. Like my old boss used to say, he said, so we are scared of putting our data in the cloud. He said, is it this company that hackers are looking for? Google them, they are there. Coca-Cola, they are there. Is this our own company that? Okay. Okay. So right now, everybody has emails. I mean, we all send emails. Everybody feels pretty cool. The present, email cannot be your main form of communication anymore. WhatsApp, Slack, etc., Skype. Yeah? Corporate ladder is entrenched. This one, you will create the ladder. Siloed and fragmented company, connected and engaged. You work in the office, you work from anywhere, right? Mobile working. So it is important to keep evolving with the realization that the old HR model will not carry us into the future. Culture change with the digital foundation is a must. Thank you very much, and thank you.